Have you got a tight upper back and feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders because they're so stiff? This yoga floor is going to help you release tension in your chest, build strength in your back, and release the muscles in your upper back so that you can actually move in this area. Because I turned 31 this year and I'm not sure if it's the positions I get in jiu-jitsu or it's because I don't recover as quickly. So I wanted to actually do this for myself and my students inside the reset ritual, but I thought I'd make this one public just to give you a taster of what we're doing inside the reset ritual. So I hope you enjoy it, and please come back to this and you'll feel the release in your shoulders, chest and upper back. We're constantly like this, looking at our phones, and also just sitting at your desk all day slouched over like this. Shoulders away from the ears, shoulders back, sit up straight. That's the intention. So have fun, enjoy. So just come into an all fours position here. Put hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips here. We're just going to take some cat-cow. So bringing the belly down, head up, chest up, inhale. And then exhale, lead with the hips, bringing the chin to the chest. Inhale, belly down, head up, chest up, inhale. And exhale, go with the flow of your own breath. Really feeling into where you can feel it in your body. Been doing a lot of hip opening, it feels so good. One more, inhale, exhale. And we're going to take that left hand up towards the sky here, putting pressure into the right hand. Inhale. And exhale, take that left hand, thread it all the way through and under, but don't put it on the floor. Inhale, taking the hand all the way up to the sky, really trying to open the chest here, but not straining too much. Inhale. And exhale, come down. Going with the flow of your own breath if you want to. Inhale. You don't have to follow me. Exhale. Inhale one last time. And then exhale, we're going to lay that hand on the floor. So threading it back through underneath. You can keep your right hand on the floor, or taking the right hand towards the front of the mat here. And just settling in, making sure the hips are still over the knees. Feeling the stretch on the upper back here. Taking some big deep breaths. And then taking the right hand to the floor, pushing into the right hand. Inhale the left hand up to the sky again. Exhale, bring it down. We'll go on the opposite side. Pressure into the left hand. Inhale, the right hand comes to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, off. Exhale, through. Inhale, up. Exhale, thread it through. One last time. And this time, exhale, we're going to thread it through. Coming onto that right shoulder, making sure you're not on your neck here. You're keeping this hand on the floor if you want to take some pressure off. Or taking it forwards to the front of the mat here. Relaxing the muscles and taking some breaths here. Remembering to unclench the jaw, you're not holding any tension, you're not pushing too hard. And then bringing your left hand to the floor here, taking that right hand all the way back up, inhale. And right hand comes down, coming back to an all fours position. And then we're going to take the elbows to the floor, placing the forearms on the floor, palms facing down. And just taking your hips all the way down to the floor here. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders here, pressing down in the fingertips and in the forearms. Rolling the shoulders back so the shoulders are away from the ears. And we're trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together slightly. You might want to slightly tuck your pelvis under, so trying to tilt the pelvis towards the bottom of the mat and really trying to push the head up towards the sky whilst bringing the shoulders back so we're not just sagging in this posture. Feeling the slight back bend here, opening through the collarbones. One more breath here. And then we're going to release the elbows from the floor. We're going to come to locust pose. So you can either take your arms out to the side here, or you can interlace your hands. Interlacing your hands, if you're coming with me, pushing the shoulders back. And then if you want to, you can extend that pinky up towards the sky. An additional lifting the feet up off the floor if you want to, depending on what your mood is right now. But really squeezing those shoulder blades together, reaching the head towards the sky, feeling the muscles contract in the upper back here. Taking some breaths. One more breath. And then slowly releasing the hands. Just making a pillow with your hands here. Taking a rest. Then we're going to come back onto an all fours position, so pushing up with your hands, coming onto your hands and your knees. Again, making sure that your knees are underneath your hips here. This is more of an advanced posture, so you're more than welcome to actually make it more yin. Do you like my Disney princess pillow? Make it more yin by either coming onto your elbows, you can stay here if this is enough for you, or bringing your chest towards the pillow. You can stack more pillows on top if you want to, making it super comfortable. Or if you're more than welcome, if you're already there where you're not pushing too hard, you can bring your chest all the way to the floor, maybe bringing your forehead to the floor, or if you're where I am, comfortably, bringing your chin to the floor here, making sure your hips are over your knees still, taking some breaths here. Really thinking about melting that chest towards the floor. Relaxing the muscles of where you feel tension, or maybe where you're holding tension. One more breath here. And then slowly but surely peeling yourself out of that posture anywhere that is comfortable for you. And then we're going to sorry, I've had too much matcha today. And then you can grab your pillow again. You're more than welcome, depending on how much energy you've got or what mood you're in. You can go into fish pose or supported fish pose. I'm going to grab my pillow in a second, but if you want to go into fish pose and you don't have a pillow or a bolster, we're taking our hands face down underneath elbow, bringing our elbows down and pushing our chest forwards, and then leaning your head back if you want. So staying here, really pushing that chest up towards the sky if you're staying in fish pose. If you want to come to supported fish pose, if you've got a bolster or blocks, you can place them in line, but I'm going to use this pillow on its side to really try and create and just lay here. Just making sure your chest's open, hands up to the side. Could really do with a bolster and some blocks, but hey, it's a purchase when you make. Just feeling the chest open here, just a little counterbalance, couple pause. 2 more breaths. slowly going back up into your elbows. You're more than welcome to pause at any point. It's quite a yin flow. So we're going to extend our legs forwards. Again, you can actually use the pillow again. Let's just leave this. Extend the legs, spine up to the sky. However, we can just allow the back to round here. Forward fold. You're welcome to use the pillow if you're here. Again, we don't want to go to a place where we're really pushing too hard. And just resting here. A little stretch along the back line of the body. All the way from the soles of the feet, the calves, the backs of the legs, and the glutes, lower back, spine, the back of the head, the neck, the top of the head. Take a couple more breaths here. Just allow your body to sink into the floor. Each exhale. Slowly coming up. Although that was quite yin, we're going to take our feet to the side or come into a cross-leg position, placing your hands on the floor. I wanted to put something slightly more strengthening in. This is optional. You want to either stay in the seated forward folds or just come to a seated position if you haven't got enough energy for this. We're going to plant our hands into the floor, plant our forearms into the floor, and then coming onto your toes here, you can start to put pressure into the floor and into your elbows and lift an elbow towards the sky here, coming into dolphin pose. You can stay here, putting pressure into the elbows and trying to bring your chest towards your thighs here. This feels intense and probably why my upper back feels tense also. So we're really trying to drive our chest towards our thighs here. You can stay here if this feels like enough for you. Or if you want to, you can start to walk your feet in slightly. Just taking some big deep breaths here. Pushing the elbows into the floor. Pushing the chest forwards. Couple more breaths here. Coming out of the posture if you need. Taking a child's pose if you need. Couple more breaths. And slowly bringing your knees down here. And taking your forehead to the floor here. Or you can bring your arms to the side. Taking some breaths. And then slowly rising to either a cross-leg C, or you can stay on your knees here and just feel the impact of the postures. Maybe rolling your shoulders back here. Forwards. And then just settling into the posture, noticing the sit bones on the floor, the hips, through the stomach, the chest, the throat, bringing the shoulders back and down, away from the ears, reaching the head towards the sky. Breathing in through the hips, through the roots, through the belly, chest, throat, through the center of the head, and up towards the top of the head here. Really breathing in. And exhale out through the top of the head. One more breath in through the base of the spine, through the hips, belly, chest, throat, the head, and exhale through the top of the head. Just noticing how your back feels now, your upper back, any sensations in the body. A little bit calmer from when we first started. So just coming back to this quick little sequence, anytime you feel tension in the shoulders, in the upper back. I know that we're constantly hunched over our phones. I was on the tram the other day with a bunch of school students and they were all literally like their necks, and I was just like, oh, that is so bad. That is the generation that we live in. And yeah, I wanted to give you this little sequence and I wanted to give you access to what we're doing inside the reset ritual. So I create flows and tools like this every single week for the people that are inside the reset ritual, because I want you to try and make yoga your daily practice, because it has changed my life and I would like it to change yours too. So I hope you've enjoyed this sequence and you come back to it. If you've got any questions, then please let me know and I'll see you on the next one.